Hello students, today we'll be solving question number 15. So in this question it has been said that a farmer owns 50 papaya trees. Now each tree produces 600 papayas in a year. Now for each additional tree planted in the orchard, the output of each tree including the pre-existing ones drops by 5 papayas. So how many trees should be added to the existing orchard in order to maximize the total production of papayas? So the farmer initially had 50 papaya trees and each tree produced 600 papayas in a year. Now it was found out that if he planted an additional papaya tree, then the output of each tree including the pre-existing ones dropped by 5 papayas. So basically if he added one more papaya tree, so if he had 51 papaya trees, then each tree would be producing, since 5 papayas will output of each tree falls around by 5 papayas, so we have 600 minus 5, that will be 595 papayas in a year. So therefore he needs to find out that how many trees should be added to the existing orchard in order to maximize the total production of papayas. So what we'll try to do over here is that let number of papaya trees be given by we can say capital P, okay, and number of papayas produced by each papaya tree B in a year, B capital Q, okay, and total production of papayas be given by capital T. So we can say that capital T will be equal to P into Q. Okay, now it has been said that we need to increase now number of trees, how many trees should be planted to maximize total production of papayas. So what we'll try to do, we'll differentiate T with respect to P. So we'll find out dt by dp. So this will be equal to Q plus P into dq by dp. Okay, this is what we have found out. But now, as you have already, it has been already mentioned that for each additional tree planted in the orchard, the output of each tree drops by 5 papayas. So therefore that means that dq by dp will be equal to minus 5. So therefore this gives us that dt by dp will be equal to q minus of 5p. Okay, now suppose T is equal to T maximum. So maximum production is achieved when number of papaya trees is given by, suppose P is equal to P star and Q production will be there by Q star. Okay, so that implies when T and at that point and at that point we'll have dt by dp will be equal to 0 since maximum. Okay, so if this is equal to 0, so that means Q star minus 5p star will be equal to 0, and that will imply that Q star will be equal to 5p star, and that will give us that Q star by P star will be equal to 5. Now what is Q star by Q star? Now Q star is basically, suppose now we'll do one more thing, that let number of trees be increased by x. So if number of trees is increased by x, so that implies since output drops by 5 papayas for each additional tree, so therefore number of papayas or we can say, in other words, we can write it in a different manner. Therefore, decrease in number of papayas from each tree will be equal to 5x. Okay, so therefore q star, so if basically p star here is p plus x, q star will be q minus 5 of x, and this will be equal to 5. Okay, and we already know the value of q and p. Q initially it was q was equal to 600 and p was equal to 50. So 600 minus 5x divided by 50 plus x will be equal to 5. Okay, so this will give us, if we divide 600 minus 5x by 5, so this will be 120 minus x will be equal to 50 plus x, and this will give us that twice of x will be equal to 70, and that will ultimately give us that x will be equal to 35. So 35 extra papaya trees must be planted to maximize the total production. Okay, so this is the answer that we are looking for in this particular question. If you have any doubt regarding the approach that we have followed over here in solving this question, then you can comment in the comment section below, and we'll try to explain it to you in a far better way. Thank you very much for watching this video.